If you like action RPG fantasy games, then this video will be for you. Souls of Meta is a cross-chain, multi-chain, fun-to-earn, third-person action RPG fantasy NFT gaming metaverse of blades and sorcery, where you can own and monetize NFT assets through GameFi and SocialFi, and travel through community-created realms, fight monsters, collaborate with other players, solve quests, and beyond. My name is Rico, and in this video I'm going to tell you all about it. First, let me explain what GameFi is. GameFi refers to play-to-earn blockchain games that offer economic incentives to players. So typically, players can earn cryptocurrency and NFT rewards by completing tasks, battling other players, and progressing through the different game levels. This definitely applies to Souls of Meta. Now, SocialFi allows users to earn income from their content, but it takes it further by allowing them to also earn income from decentralized activities such as communication, NFT minting, and gaming. Souls of Meta brings multi-chain support through EVM bridging and monetization of in-game assets and through multi-chain DeFi. This creates a symbiotic experience integrated with the Gameverse called SOLR, a multi-chain NFT launchpad called SolPad, and in-game DAO offerings through SolDAO. More info on this can be found on their Linktree and website, which I'll be sure to link down below. And now that we've got a basic understanding of this project, it is time to dive a little bit deeper. Souls of Meta considers themselves to go beyond the current status quo of play-to-earn gaming models. Their cross-chain game and multi-chain ecosystem have 4 key elements that it consists of. These are SolFi, SolPad, Solverse, and SolDAO. Now, SolFi is the GameFi economy with the elements of fun to earn, which comes down to the game being play, own, earn, and free to play, create to earn, and build to earn. The NFT Launchpad has an INO, which stands for Initial NFT Offering, an IGO, which stands for Initial Game Offering, and DEX. Now, DEX stands for Digital Asset Exchange. And the Solverse, which is the metaverse, has 6 subjects, which are partnership NFT drops, partnership-driven game asset design, player-driven game asset design, seasonal events, partnership events, and sponsored events. The Gaming DAO allows balanced contextual stakeholder voting rights, a multi-layered thematic stakeholder governance structure, and DAO engagement-driven value assignment model. Like any good project that's out there, Souls of Meta has defined the problem they see within this space. And according to them, most play-to-earn games are just too casual and too simple, especially for those die-hard gamers. Now, personally, I like the game every now and then, but I'm not a hardcore gamer. However, I do prefer quality gameplay over easy access, which is another problem they see because they feel the main gameplay is usually becoming more and more repetitive and boring for the player. Now, this, in combination with primitive economic models that are failing, is the reason players decide to move on. Now, what they want to achieve with Souls of Meta is to become a game that you'll still remember years from now, rather than just some game you used to play for a little while. Now, legacy play-to-earn model is failing with high barriers to entry and inflationary model and poor primitive gameplay. Now, Souls of Meta is bridging the gap between traditional gaming world and blockchain gaming ecosystems with innovative GameFi, SocialFi, and MetaFi models. So all these problems, how are they going to fix it? Well, the solutions they see for the problems are the creation of a fun-to-earn metaverse gameplay experience which replaces the traditional play-to-earn. And besides the things already mentioned, they want to build an NFT game that is fun to play with a free-to-play tier. And they use procedurally generated level designs and assets to further customize their Solverse and make the gameplay unique. And with every major update, they will introduce new seasons, locations, quests, monsters, and so on. Seasons are big long-term events that offer each player to join one of 3 factions, and each faction will earn its way up on the ladder to beat other factions and win exclusive prizes. Each faction member will contribute heavily towards the total faction score by completing special faction missions that will include both player versus environment and player versus player activities. And at the end of the season, all these substantial amounts of SMP tokens, XP and NFT rewards will be distributed among the winning faction members. You can play solo or team up with friends to battle against the horde or face other groups of players in player versus player mode. Now all items in the game are NFTs as well, so potions, scrolls, weapons and everything you see can be owned by you. And if this has sparked your interest, then know that there currently is a 3 million token giveaway as well, and you can still take part in their IDO whitelisting during the time of this recording. So now that we know which problems they see and the solutions they are looking to bring, it is time to look at the self-proclaimed revolutionary features. And the first is SOLR, which is the metaverse of super souls. And these are playable NFT characters of the metaverse. And with SOLR, they want to reunite the gaming community with unique gameplay mechanics by partnering and inviting other gaming communities. And apart from native playable super soul NFTs that will be designed by their team and their community, cross-game super souls are also powerful avatar NFTs that represent characters from existing NFT games and metaverses. And these NFTs will come from exclusive collections that they will mint together with their gaming partners to be playable within the SOLR. Now each of these characters will have its own visuals, animations and attributes corresponding to the original game style. Now player versus environment consists of a story campaign, dungeons and castle defense. And the story campaign has a tutorial and lots of new challenges. And this mode can be played both co-op and solo with 3 NFT characters simultaneously in the game, and each controlled by a different player. Which is kind of cool because that way you're not grinding the game by yourself, but you can actually share the joy with your friends. And the dungeons have hunts, and every time you enter, the challenge will become harder. And this is a great way to create replay value in the castle defense. And in the castle defense, you'll have the option to stand alone or gather 10 friends to beat off hordes of enemies. And like other games, every wave that comes will be stronger than the one before. Now the player versus player mode is pretty self-explanatory, but besides that there's also the gold PvP arena and the NFT PvP arena, with the difference that the NFT PvP arena is the same as the gold one but has higher stakes. So players all send their NFTs of the same grade or higher into the pool before each match, and the winning team takes it all. So it's basically a typical case of high risk, high reward. But before we move on to the video, let me thank today's sponsor, which is SOLR. They've once again asked me to do a video after successfully closing a private sale with Souls of Meta. I'll be sure to link their Discord and Telegram in the description for you to check it out. And also remember, I'm not a registered financial advisor, so that means that my videos are not meant as financial advice, but are purely meant as educational and entertaining for you. Souls of Meta is launching exclusively on GameZone, MetaVPad, NFT Launch and Polypad, and they will also develop its own Launchpad and DAX for exclusive some native and partner NFT drops and INOs. Now this is a brand new game plus Launchpad ecosystem that will provide even more use cases for some tokens and an extra incentive to play the game, because you'll get to farm SMP tokens in game, which can then be traded for SOM tokens. And these SOM tokens can also be bought on the exchange and can be staked as well on one or several of their Launchpad tiers. Now finally, these tokens will give you access to gaming projects too. Basically, the more people that stake, the higher the price will be according to them, and for those who don't want to buy SOM directly, can earn it while playing the game, swapping or trading NFTs or staking. And there are 3 tiers for the Launchpad, and I'll put a link to their Git book which will showcase and explain all 3 of them. And as said, they make use of SOM and SMP tokens, and SOM is the utility token for Souls of Meta and INOs for stakeholder ownership, asset marketplace and advertising transactions and staking rewards. And the SMP token is the governance and reward token for all voting and governance rights. You can compare it to gold being mined from value added activity in and out of game networks and player rewards. And the SOM token will have a 4% sell tax being split into 4 categories. 1% goes to deflationary burn, 1% will be redistributed to holders, 1% goes into the staking pool and 1% into the liquidity pool. And SOM has a total token supply of 3 billion, with the team and advisors getting 12% of those. Now, the advisors have a 3-month cliff and a 12-month linear vesting schedule, and the team has a 12-month cliff and a 36 linear vesting period. All in all, not bad, except the fact that I'm personally not a fan of the tax, simply because it's a typical community token thing, and it makes me wonder why they decided to implement this anyway. Because this is actually the first GameFi project that I've talked about on my channel that has a sell tax. Right, 2 more things, which are the team and the roadmap, and for that I can tell you that their team is doxed discussed and available on the website and visible in their game paper. Now, their founder and CEO Kevin has more than 15 years of experience as a senior executive at top-tier management consulting firms like Booz, Accenture and PricewaterhouseCoopers. Now, for the past 10 years, he's been active in crypto as an advisor, investor and as a builder, founder of 4 GameFi, MetaFi and SocialFi startups and founder of a Silicon Valley cognitive security startup. For more info on his career, you can visit his LinkedIn and career synopsis. And the co-founder and chief of marketing is Michael. He's the founder of 2 startups with 6 years experience in crypto, and Peter, the CGO, is an ex-wargaming game dev with 10 plus years experience who, with his team, has developed SOLR Meta MVP that you can try now in just 3 months. And then we have Ritesh, the CTO, and he's an expert in complex smart contract development and leading blockchain crypto product development and architectures. That's it for this video. If you'd like to see more crypto related videos, please click that playlist right there. And for now, my name is Rico. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Doei!